everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Kai and I will be reacting to a video from Sri Lanka. Yay! And well, I don't know if this video is from Sri Lanka, but it is about Sri Lanka, which is not the same but similar. Yeah, because as you may know already, my boyfriend is from Sri Lanka and I've been wanting to know more about his culture. That's why I react to videos from India and Sri Lanka. I added Sri Lanka because he is from there and I thought, yeah, it's a nice way to get close to his culture. So I found a video that might be interesting. It's 14 amazing facts about Sri Lanka no one will tell you. So he has told me a lot about Sri Lanka, so I'm really curious about these facts. I don't want this video to be disappointing and tell me things that I already know, because I have read, guys. I have read and I have done some research and I visited Sri Lanka for a short period of time. If you want to know more about my experience going there, there is a video that I uploaded about cultural shocks from when I went to Sri Lanka. I'm going to go all in with this one, guys. I'm going to tell you what I really think. Sometimes that shower is too violent. I feel violated. Sometimes it's like psh, and goes everywhere. You expect to clean myself with that? What do you have down there, guys? Rocks? No, go and watch it. But if you already watch it, watch this video with me. Do you really think that they will have facts that I don't already know? I really have my doubts. I think I have some knowledge. So what do you guys think? Am I going to like this video or not? We will find out now.
Ah, Pearl of the Orient, Ceylon, Teardrop of India. Whatever you call Sri Lanka, one thing is true about it. This beautiful country has unique traditions you won't see anywhere else in the world. Coconut smashing, full moon celebrations, and hotels without beds. These are just a drop in the bucket.
Hotels without beds?
Let's
Really?
count down from number 14, celebrating the full moon.
I already know
Every
that one.
single full moon, or poya,
That's
is
awesome.
officially
You have
a
so many
public holiday,
holidays.
which makes Sri Lanka the #1 country in the world when it
Wow.
comes to frequency of holidays. Each of these monthly
suspected
poyas
it.
has its own name, and the dates obviously change every year. This tradition is a way to commemorate important events in Buddhism. For example, the January poya is celebrated to remember the first of Buddha's 3 visits to Sri Lanka, and the one in May celebrates his birthday, enlightenment, and achievement of nirvana. Number 13. Shaking their head as a sign of agreement.
Ah, of course I know this. It was very confusing the first time I went there.
If you ask someone in Sri Lanka if the weather's going to be good today, and they start
didn't know.
shaking their head, it doesn't mean a thunderstorm is on its way. It's quite the opposite. It means, yeah, it'll be a nice day, in the context of this example, of course. In fact, Sri Lankans don't just shake their head, but waggle it by making a figure 8 in the air. A short waggle is also a way of saying hey to a passerby, and a more energetic one means yes. It's not easy to get the movement down just right,
Definitely
so
not.
you better practice.
Practice.
12. One word for many emotions. The Sri Lankan Ayo
Oh, I didn't know this. Why? Why didn't I know this?
is a particular slang word.
You have
It's been
told
officially
me.
acknowledged by the
Ayo.
Oxford Dictionary, but putting a definition to it isn't quite as easy as you'd think. If you
Really?
ask 10 locals what it means,
Ayo.
you'll most likely get 10 or more different answers. Ayo is super versatile and can express anything from joy to sorrow, pity to disgust, and awe to anger. So whenever you're talking to a Sri Lankan, throw an occasional Ayo and they'll be impressed.
I will use this so much.
Number 11. Beethoven means breakfast time.
What?
If you go to Sri Lanka, you'll hear Beethoven's Fur-Elise in the streets every morning. Bread trucks or tuk-tuks have chosen it as their anthem for some reason.
I know this. I have heard it. It's nice.
In any case,
Cute.
when locals hear the tune,
But only the ones that have like ice cream or bread, right?
kind of like turkey in the straw in the US for the neighborhood ice cream truck. Number 10. The Birthplace of Cinnamon.
Not the birthplace, right?
Now, it might have been made popular by the ancient Egyptians, but the first cinnamon in the world comes from the central hills of Sri Lanka. The island is still the #1 cinnamon exporter in the world,
It's awesome.
and there are 8 types of it in the country.
8
So
types?
next time you spice up your
I didn't
meals
know
or
that.
coffee with some cinnamon, don't forget to thank the Sri Lankans. Number 9. March Madness.
March Madness.
Cricket is more than just a sport in Sri Lanka, it's a way of life. And of course, a favorite pastime for millions, from school kids to their grandparents. While everyone in the States is going crazy for basketball, March Madness in Sri Lanka is the time of the big match. Different schools compete to become the big cricket champion, and the whole country watches. But it's not just about the competition. The spirit is just so contagiously inspiring. If you choose March for a visit, you'll hear chanting,
didn't know
see
that.
parades, and flags everywhere. And if you aren't that much into cricket, I'm sure you'll still enjoy the stage performances, jazz evening, and shopping festivals that are organized along with the tournament. 8. Eating out only for special occasions.
Really?
If you're used to grabbing
can't be
some lunch
right.
with your coworkers or meeting up with friends at a restaurant on a typical Friday, then I assume you're not in Sri Lanka. There,
Nah,
eating out
that's
is reserved for
not
special
true.
occasions, like birthdays, anniversaries, or some other important milestone. It's not because they don't have any restaurants. There are plenty of those, and the food is amazing. It's just that Sri Lankan moms see cooking as their privilege and will wake up at 5 a.m. to make lunch to go for every
That
family
can be
member.
all families, right?
Number 7. Roomless hotels. Imagine this. You're traveling around Sri Lanka, and after a happily exhausting day of sightseeing, you walk into a hotel and request a room only to get a smile and a menu instead. It's not that the receptionist doesn't like or understand you. It's because not every hotel in Sri Lanka is a place you can sleep at. Quite a lot of restaurants, cafes, and bars are called hotels.
Really?
No one knows the exact reason for that, but there is one theory. Some time ago, hotels were the best place to get delicious and beautifully served food, so they became associated with eating out. Therefore, before you request a room, make sure the
Really? Like
hotel
this?
you're at even offers sleeping accommodations. 6. Serious tea business. If you're an avid tea drinker,
Of course.
chances are you're sipping on some warm Sri Lankan greetings every day.
I mean, everybody knows this.
The island country is 4th on the list of top tea exporting countries, making $721 million in 2018 alone. So yeah, tea is Sri Lanka's biggest export, and the industry employs over 1 million people. The first tea was brought from China to Sri Lanka by the British in 1824. And back then, the island was called Ceylon, which basically became synonymous for tea. Locals have it first thing in the morning and at around 4 p.m. So at least 2 cups a day, and there's no upper limit. 5. Powered by water. Hydropower used to make up over 50% of all the power used in Sri Lanka. And even though it's at around 20% now, it's still impressive. This hydro-powered electricity is possible thanks to waterfalls,
Yeah,
rivers, and
I
abundant
bet.
rains in the country. 4. The largest Christmas tree in the world. You'd expect
Really?
some wintry place like Finland to hold this record, but the tallest Christmas tree in the world was registered by Guinness World Records in Sri Lanka in 2017. It stood 236 feet tall and was made from metal and wood, with 600,000 LED bulbs that lit it up at night.
Wow.
The tree that looked more like a spaceship to many cost the country around $80,000.
But you have the record.
3. Smashing coconuts.
I was
No,
waiting
not
for this
pumpkins, coconuts. Any Sri Lankan can break a coconut, and it's as easy to them as tying their shoes. Smashing or dashing a coconut, however, has deep symbolism and can help you in different situations if you believe in it. They can be positive situations, like if you want your favorite team to win, or negative ones, like a way to punish an enemy. There's even a special dashing ritual for good luck and for bad luck. The main thing is not to mix the two up. Number 2. the first country with a female prime minister.
Yeah, I know this, of course.
In July 1960, Sirimavo Bandaraki became the first female head of government in the world. She was re-elected twice and remained prime minister until she resigned in 2000 for health reasons.
That's good.
Number 1. Who to thank for the word serendipity? Sri Lanka was once known as Serendip to the Arabs and Persians. Back in 1754, English writer Horace Walpole came across this word in the title of a Persian fairy tale, The Three Princes of Serendip, and loved it. The princes in that story were able to make lucky guesses and unexpected but important discoveries. The writer added an ending to the word, and it's been widely used in the English language ever since. Hey, would you like to visit Sri Lanka?
Yes.
Or maybe you've already been there.
Yes.
Let me know down in the comments.
Okay, it had some facts that I didn't know, like especially certain details, but I think there are some exaggerations or maybe things that are not that current. So what do you guys think? You are the expert, so you have to tell me, what do you think about this video? I really liked it because it actually has some interesting facts that I didn't know. The hotel thing, really? And eating out, please. I see people eating out all the time, not only for special occasions, because if that was the case, you wouldn't have any restaurants at all, right? Do you have any other interesting fact about Sri Lanka that they didn't put in the video and that you would like me to know? Please put it in the comments. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, react, comment. Remember, every interaction you do with this video will be helping me a lot, because that way my channel grows. Supporting this channel is easy and free. And hello there, if you're watching this during the premiere and you're chatting with me live. If you also want to be one of the first ones here, just activate the notifications. That way you will know every time I upload a new video. I'm almost always there in the premiere chat. Anyway, that's all for today. I really hope you like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!